Imagine holding a glass of perfectly clear water. You think it's pure, flawless, but once you place it under the light, tiny particles begin to appear, imperfections you didn't notice before. That is what a feasibility study is like. On the surface, the numbers may look logical, the plans may seem precise and promising, but when exposed to the light of faith, what truly pleases Allah may come into question. The difference is significant between a traditional feasibility study and one rooted in faith. The traditional study asks, how much will we profit? How strong is the market? What are the costs involved? But a faith-based approach starts with deeper questions. Does the project serve a real benefit to society? Is there potential harm? Will it uphold values or break them down? I know of a man who was offered funding for a recreational club in a conservative residential area. The numbers looked great, the profits were guaranteed, but when he reflected on the social impact, he realized the project would disturb the peace, cause moral discomfort to families, and shift the spirit of the community. So he turned it down, despite the gains, and chose instead the pleasure of Allah. That's why it's essential to include simple but meaningful questions in every feasibility study. Create a table with guiding questions like, does this project serve a needy group? Will it cause environmental harm? Will it disturb neighbors or community balance? Are there signs of usury or monopoly? Just as you consult with an engineer and seek advice from a financial expert, also consult those with religious insight. Speak to a scholar or someone specialized in the maqasid of Sharia to review your project through the lens of divine values and guide you toward what pleases Allah. And for this purpose, I present to you a simple yet effective tool, faith-based feasibility assessment template. It consists of 3 columns. In the first column, ask, will it cause environmental harm? Will agricultural land be destroyed, affecting the ecosystem? Does it serve the community? Is the project a clinic for children with disabilities or solving a social issue? Does it involve monopoly or usurious transactions? Does the funding involve interest-bearing loans or unfair contracts? If yes, revise it. Make sure all financial agreements are free from what displeases Allah. Keep this tool as a core document in your project files. Use it as a moral compass, a reference to review your intentions and correct your direction when needed. In the world of finance, numbers speak, but before Allah, it is hearts and the level of taqwa inside them that are weighed. We may forget, we may overlook, but Allah never forgets. Listen to what the Prophet of Mercy, may God bless him and grant him peace, said, "Whoever does not show mercy will not be shown mercy." Narrated by Al-Bukhari and Muslim. Make mercy, justice, and God consciousness an inseparable part of your planning. Because you're not just building a project, you're planting a legacy, you're sowing an intention that may outlive you and become a light in your book of deeds. There is no true profit without ethics, and no lasting success without the pleasure of Allah. Jazakum Allahu khairan. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.